Must remember to make sure the jack's out the way for the wheel lift. And before we go too high, we'll loosen the wheel nuts. In case it all goes horribly wrong. Probably better there, to be honest. Right, so brake cover off, brake drum off, and get going. Get these brake shoes off, eh? So people are going to go, oh, it's a fresh cup of grease on that. Yes, I have had that off many years ago and the tractor's done bugger all since. Because it's been parked in the shed with me tinkering, doing bits and bobs and not using it like it should really be used for, so that's that. I'm just waiting for the spring to snap because it's old. There we go. One off. Always take a photo on your phone because you never know when you're going to forget which way it went. And I've just got oodlums of grease in my hair, so I'm going to tuck my hair in my fleece. Right, come on, sort us in about. Get it going. Right, so up, off. Put it that way, that's where it goes. Ha ha ha! There. This is where the whole thing falls to bits now. Okay. Oh, lots of little things on the back as well. A little bit awkward, aren't they? We need a screwdriver device in there. Let's go get a screwdriver device. Found Cyril. Ow. spark! Like a little kid, ain't I? There we go. Ooh. Okay. We will forget where all this goes. Probably fall off, but never mind. Right, so bit different to how they're done on a car. On a car, they normally stick through the shoe and then you can twist them off rather than being the other way around and behind the back plate. Not a problem, we can manage with that. Let's get this one off. Just like that. Don't really want to lose my finger to anything. So I didn't fall off, didn't I? Right? There we go. There we go. Come on. Come to Papa. Come to Mama. Now, what I didn't do, very foolish of me, was I did not get a wire wheel to clean all this up. But it's not the end of the world. So that's on there. That must spin in there somehow. Does that spin in there? No, it doesn't. The other thing down there makes it work. That just stays still. They retain the brake from coming off. Get a bit of rag on here, give it a wire brush, and drill that out. What I plan to do is centre punch it, use a centre drill because it's more rigid, and then follow through with a normal drill. I had a feel behind, it is a open hole at the back, so hopefully can drill it through and then it will wind its way out and it won't be a struggle. All that remains is for me to get this in the middle. Not going to happen. No. Oh, that's better. I am dubious whether it is a broken bolt or not, because all this looks so original. I get a pick and have a scratch about to see what I can see. So I had a little scratch, probably can't see it on camera, but you can see the outline of where the bolt hole is. So I'm now happy that I can drill that out and we can put a new bolt in there. And then we'll get some new stainless steel lock wire. And we'll have to drill the bolt heads as well, like these, to put the wire through so that it can't come loose. So, yeah, get drilling. Are we centre? Maybe a tad high, but we're not bad. Nice soft bolt, always like a soft bolt, makes life easier. Let's find some drills. Let's start with a 4mm, shall we? See how we get on. It's small enough, but rigid enough, hopefully, to yeah, get through. Always ease off just before you go through so you don't snap the end of your drill off or chip the edge. Yeah, looking reasonably good. Quite happy with that. So we'll get some cutting paste for the drill and carry on. So what I use is this stuff, tap cut compoundy stuff from Miller Oils. Can be awfully messy, smells amazing. When we had the heat wave, I had it in the car and I knocked it over. Smell, oh my god, the car smelled so good. The mess was unbelievable. Trying to clear it up, not really an option, just yeah, oh my gosh, it was so messy. So if the weather's hot, don't keep it in the car. But yeah, a little bit on the end of the drill, move it out of the way so it'll get swarf in it, and off we go. Forwards, forwards. Hottie knife through butter. What are we going to? We're going to 3/8 UNC or UNF. I'm going to see if one of these will undo so I can see what it's meant to be, really. That's the plan, because we're going to be a lot quieter anyway, so no harm, no foul. Oh my gosh, soft as cheese. This now is where people get punctures. Whoops. Sorry everybody. Whoops. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, let's leave it on there a minute. Just so we don't lose it. Oh, it was good, wasn't it? It's lovely. Oh, it's all rusty. Look at the corrosion. We won't have that with my stainless wire I'm going to put in it. No sir. No ma'am. What are they? 9/16. 9/16. 5/8. That's too big, Lisa. 1/2 inch. That's too small. 9/16. Just right. Ooh. Aren't they small? Oh, beautiful. I'll have to find one of them now, won't I? Yeah, we've got our 3/8 UNC tap. We've drilled the hole out and hopefully we've got it out enough where we're kind of somewhere near for tapping. If I can get the tap in the holder, that is. Oh dear. What's it not doing now? Oh gosh. Oops. What? Doesn't want to fit? Oh no. It's going to have to fit, isn't it? Doesn't have a choice. Have to kind of go. Well, maybe it won't. I thought it would have fitted in there. I'm sure we can put it through though. It won't be a problem. If we can pick up on an original thread, we'll be laughing, but I don't think that's going to work. So we will, sorry guys, move swiftly on and find a spanner or something to fit it. This can now be tedious. But hopefully it will just run through and pick up the old threads. We can cut a bolt, we can drill the head for a lot quicker, see if the others come out, put some copper slip on. Copper slip, anti-struggle compound. Anti-struggle, sounds good to me. And yeah, hope the tap don't snap. It's not a very good quality tap, but I do generally only use it for thread chasing like this. I wouldn't actually try and cut a brand new thread with one of these taps, just because the quality on them, well, I don't think it's there, to be honest. But you know, perfectly fine for this. Snap. Oh dear. Lubrication is the key. That's what they tell me. That's what they tell me. I thought kneeling on cardboard would be really good. It's a cereal packet, it's very slippery. I should really turn it over, shouldn't I? Before I have an accident. And then I think, oh, if Lisa got hurt, think of the views. Comedy in motion, I call it. Comedy in motion. It could be worse, couldn't it? I mean, you could all be here with me. I mean, you have the option to fast forward. Please don't. Well, you can if you want. But like and subscribe instead, because there'll be more funny humour on the way. And if this snaps, there'll be some tears too. Ooh. There was a song, wasn't there, that went little by little. Wasn't a dance song though, but I can't remember who sang it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Can't be a lot. Oh, that's quite long to be fair. I didn't think it was that big to begin with, but it is. It's bigger than I first thought. Snap. Here. I wish that would stay where I put it. It's very naughty. Very naughty. Now my hair's in my face. And then I've got to find a bolt and a washer in my collection. I've used bolts and washers because you wouldn't want to put a new one on. It would look silly, wouldn't it, with all that corrosion? Whoa. Oh, I think we're nearly through. Yes, 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 yes. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. It's all fine. Nobody saw that. Oh, I didn't do that in front of a world stage. I'll tell you what, I don't think I'd have done it with a spanner, would I? Let's be honest. I think the spanner would have been struggling. But I think I'm through. It's going easy. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at that, it's taking the full depth of it. Lovely job. Oh, and it's out the other side. Oh my god, I sound like Roblox. Oof. There you go. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if it went all the way through? I wonder if my drill will cooperate and participate in doing that for me. Woo. Oh. Lovely. Lovely. So we need some anti-struggle grease in a minute, because at this time I can put that back in 38 UNC just for now. I'll take the other one out. Oh, I've lost the bolt already. Oh, here it is. Ha 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 ha. Then we can take back plate off and give that a clean tomorrow. Oh, I do love it when a plan comes together. What I'd really like to do though is take that off, put hydraulic cylinders on there and have double leading shoes. That would be fantastic in my book. In my humble opinion, which isn't very humble. Oh, like brand new. Brand spanking new. I do like it. I like it a lot. That fell off. So do I get a wire wheel and clean that? Or do I say, nobody will ever see it? A naughty word to it. Yeah, I'm in two minds what to do with my seal really. The seal hasn't leaked so far. It is probably the original seal. And yeah, I'm just making work for myself by not doing it. I'm making work for myself by doing it. Why, I don't know. At this time, I am tempted to leave it, to be honest, because it's not leaking. But I have cleaned the drum a little bit, so yeah, it's no point in keeping original leaks, is there, if it's gonna leak? So I mean, it should never get oil that high unless you're on a steep slope, and then if it did get oil that high on a steep slope and it leaked, I wouldn't be very happy, would I? But I do like the old leather type seals because they don't wear the shaft as much like the new ones do. Hence why it's in such good condition, really. Drilled my bolt, 8th drill. It's gone pretty centre, to be fair, considering I did it by hand. But a little tip for you is, if you don't have a tap and die set when you're cutting a bolt, always put the nut on first, because it then cleans the end of the thread up, you see, when you take the nut back off, rather than trying to get it started. Just wind it off. Fingers and thumbs. But yeah, works well. So yeah, I'll get a wire wheel, clean that up tomorrow, maybe, or I might just spray it with WD-40 for now, because we need to do some work on the gearbox and stuff in the future. Need some seals doing, need a couple of bearings changing, etc. Yeah, so probably just spray some WD-40 on it for now, to be fair, and get it back together tonight. And then tomorrow we'll do to the other side. Where's my anti-struggle compound?